Here in the middle of Bury St Edmunds, we find many shops, as well as a local market selling local produce. We also find many shops selling goods. I'm talking to Mr. Homebase, who runs the local hardware shop here in the town.
G'day.
Mr. Homebase, can you perhaps ask me this question? Does the Abbey have actual power over the townspeople? Do you see this through the conversations with your customers?
Well, certainly they have power, but I mean, I'm happy. Look at my store, I'm always busy.
Well, yes, that is great, but you still haven't answered my question.
Yes, sorry. Yes, they are, and I think they should cut back on their taxes.
Right, well, thank you for talking to me today. Bye.
Bye.
Here within the grounds, I'm standing with Mrs. Smith, a local school teacher, here at the boys' school, which has been set up by the Abbey. Miss Smith, what are your views? What views do you have on the Abbey and its impact on the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds?
Well, I have been working here for 2 years now, and I cannot speak highly enough of the Abbey. They have provided this lovely building, books, equipment, and so that the boys can learn to read and write.
And before the school was here, what did these children do?
Well, many of them used to work in the fields around here.
I see. And what future do you see now?
Well, a much better future, I have to say, because many of them are thinking of taking themselves a path into the Abbey and becoming monks, maybe, or working at other things inside the town, but not just out in the fields all day long and doing things that aren't really important.
Thank you. That sounds like a positive view on the Abbey is helping this town.
You're welcome, sir. Good day.
Good day, madam. Now I am talking to the abbot, and this is what he thinks. Abbot, there is some talk that the Abbey has too much power over the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds. Can I ask you what your view is on this?
You may, my son. It is true we have great control over the town and the people within it. But is there not fresh produce every day at the market? Do the people not eat? Do we not look after the orphans in the school? I think these people who moan and complain should just shut up, pay their taxes and get on with it.
Really? Don't you think that's a bit mean?
Not at all. Look at the beautiful monastery around us, the cathedral, the churches, the wonderful town. I think they should just pay their taxes. By the way, have you paid your taxes, my son? That'd be 20, please.
Okay. Bye! Good afternoon. Today I'll be asking the question if the Abbey actually have power over the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds. So, Mrs. Moore, do the Abbey have power over the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds?
Well, I think they do, my dear, actually. I always have to have the second best off the market. And seeing as my husband works so hard all year and all day for the Abbey, you really think I should get first choice. But it is good food, so I suppose I can't complain too much.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. That is the best feedback I've heard today. Thank you and goodbye.
You're welcome, sir. Goodbye.
Bye. I'm now standing here with the landlord of the public house here in the town, which is not very far away from the Abbey. Sir, can I ask you, what view on the townspeople and their relation with the Abbey?
Well, I can't complain. Business is great. The monks like to come here to buy a beer or two, and that's why they spend their money in my pub. The farmers work hard with their hops, and the monks are busy brewing the beer and that way there's more ale for me to sell.
Well, all of this talking is making me thirsty. Maybe time for a quick ale before I move on?
No problem.
Excellent. I was at Bury St Edmunds today, where the townspeople are very mad with what the abbot and monks have decided. And our question is, does the abbey have power over the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds? And I'm going to talk to Farmer Truin, who sells cattle, lambs and pigs at the market.
Alright boy, hello there. Well, that be right. I take my cattle into the market, and I tell you what, when they do a whoopsie, you know what I mean, on the road, yeah, I have to pay to get it back, and then I take it back and I put it on my potatoes out in the field. It's terrible. I think they have too much power over us. That's what I think, boy. I'm telling you.
Well, I have to agree. Well, thank you for talking to me. Bye.
Goodbye, boy.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Mrs. Mock, and I'll be asking her the question, does the Abbey actually have power over the townspeople?
Go on then, ask me a question.
Oh my god, I just said that.
But you didn't say it to me.
Yeah, you've got to ask her, haven't you?
Got to ask
Cut.
me. You need to turn away, Scott.
Only that was down to me.
Oh,
I was at Bury St Edmunds today, where the townspeople are very mad with what the abbot and monks have decided. And our question is, does the Abbey have power over the townspeople of Bury St Edmunds? I'm going to talk to Farmer Gills, who sells cows.